How many Kevins and Karens have you already come across in real life this year? Hopefully not that many. Hopefully you've been lucky enough to not have to encounter one. But hey, if you have encountered one, you might have recorded, it might end up on this show. Welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. I'm still a little bit under the weather. It's the Australian idiot. I somehow have a cold whilst it's like 31 degrees here in Australia, so good on me, and let's get into the clips. This clip requires a bit of storytelling about what's actually occurring here because it's not 100% clear. So basically, what's happening here, it looks like the boss and one of his employees has gone out for a business trip to go to the shops to buy some stuff for the business. The boss was doing his own thing whilst the other guy was making purchases. He went to the toilet, and when he came back out, he was holding his pants up in a weird way, so the employees of the shop thought he was stealing and apparently asked him to empty out his pockets. After hearing this, the bosses come inside to find out what happened, and here's what happens next.
Hey, you the manager? Yeah, my name's James Martin. One of the guys that works for me just got accused of stealing in here. And we're trying to figure out what the problem is. Because I was going to go ahead and call so we can check security cameras because the man was right with me. He didn't steal nothing.
Okay, one of the employees said that he had something in his, so that's what we were asking.
Okay, have y'all called the cops yet, or?
No.
Okay, so we'll do that. But who's the employee that seen him steal something?
Well, she said she had...
This lady right here?
He walked out with it.
Okay, what's her name?
Summer.
Miss Summers?
Summer.
Summer? Okay, I'll go over and talk to her real quick. Let me, because I'll call her myself real fast just because I want to get that checked out.
Good job. How you doing, buddy?
All right, you?
Good.
12. Hi.
No, that's 12,
Okay. Hi.
Yeah, I want to start. You're the one that seen one of my employees stealing?
He came in like 3 or 4 times, and then he asked for the bathroom.
Yes.
And he came out and he had something. It looked like he had something.
Probably holding up his pants. Well, did you see him take something? You had him empty his pocket and stuff. Is that right?
I'm sorry. I didn't ask him or anything. I told
just showed
somebody
you.
that I saw him looking like he was carrying.
Well, I'm carrying a pocket knife and a wallet. Did you think that was necessary to check me?
It's the way he looked when he was
Okay,
walking.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm not comfortable
look,
now.
here's the thing.
You
This man.
You just freaking named me that I just accused somebody. I'm not okay with this. You need to back off, bro.
I'll stand by the boss. Not a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, with her accusing my employees an issue, now she just says she only did it because he had his hand like this.
It looked like he had something in his jacket.
Okay, I think it's one of those things where if, like, the way he was apparently holding his pants, according to what is said by the cash register person here, I can understand questioning it. But considering how this entire thing is treated after the fact, I feel like more happened to the other guy when they accused him of stealing. It wasn't just simply like, hey, why are you holding your arms like that? You trying to hide something? Or like, what's up with that? And he could just be honest, yada, yada, yada. That story could be done with. But obviously, this situation here, things had to be escalated for some reason or another. And now the bosses come inside to query, what in the world? What are you doing? Why has this happened? Can you help me understand why we've gotten here? And it's a very weird to see that in response, the manager's like, oh, just ask my employee, basically. Trying to throw the employee under the bus. And instead of just being honest, like, she did tell the story, but also decided to try and throw the guy away the moment she could as well, which is weird. Like, I'm personally, if her story is true, that, yeah, he was holding his pants in a very weird fashion, it did look like he could possibly be hiding something. And, yeah, I asked, hey, hiding anything? And then apologized when you found out you're not. I think that would have been the end of the story there if you had just said that. If you did more, then you're stupid. And what we see here is you don't respond in the greatest way either, so nice one. With this clip, basically the person behind the camera was recently stayed at this hotel. We don't know how long ago this was, but when they stayed and left, they accidentally left a bunch of clothes there. And fast forward to now, basically it was put in the lost and found for a temporary amount of time. And one of the employees said, yep, we'll make sure it stays here until the 15th or the 16th, which is the time you said you'd get here. And on the 15th, it turns out that someone else has thrown those clothes out. And now we have this clip here.
that you threw my clothes away, yes or no?
He did it.
So your employee told me on the phone. Okay, so just so I know, your employee told me on the phone yesterday, I assure you will keep your clothes until you come on the 15th or 16th. So you're saying on the 15th you knew I was coming and you threw them away.
He didn't know. We didn't know.
But did you?
We didn't know. None of us
But you're a
knew.
housekeeper, right?
Yes.
And you took my clothes one by one and threw them away.
And we're not supposed to keep them that long.
So how? I'm sorry. Don't you think it's a big coincidence? Don't you think it's a coincidence that on the 15th you threw my clothes away?
It's a coincidence, all right, because we didn't
Is
know.
it just a big coincidence that on the same day that I was coming to get them, you threw them away?
No point. She's just arguing.
Just go ahead and file a report, apologize, do whatever you want to do. And
This many weeks we kept, she did not come. She's
So
still
until
arguing.
I don't live here, sir. How can I come here?
What can I do for that? Yeah, what can I do for that?
Yeah, you're on camera.
I don't know if it's just me, but when it comes to leaving hotels after my stay there, I'm a bit of a paranoid person who just double checks, triple checks, quadruple checks that I haven't left anything behind. Checking all the drawers, all the rooms, everywhere to make sure that I've got everything that is mine packed up and ready to go, so I don't have a case like this happens. Obviously, there's going to be times where that happens. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have a good time scale on how long the content supposedly stayed in the lost property section. Now, according to the housekeeper here, it was there longer than what they usually would keep stuff in housekeep in the lost and found section, or wherever they hold this stuff. So it seems to me that the person who said that they'll make sure it stays there has failed to do their job properly and failed to make sure this stuff was put aside and had something marking that, hey, it will be collected on this day or this day. If it hasn't been collected by the end of this day, then feel free to get rid of it type deal or something along those lines. Unfortunately, in this case, it's been thrown out, whether it be because that wasn't done, where it wasn't put aside and marked that, hey, they're coming to get this, they'll be getting it in this day, or whether it just be that it was there for too long and the housekeeper just didn't care anymore because, it's been there for long enough that it shouldn't be there anymore. It also just leads me to ask the question is, would a hotel if you were to pay for the shipping, wouldn't they offer just to send it to your address type deal? I know that can occur with luggage that gets missing throughout a flight. They will, if they find it, they will send it to your address if you query them for it. So wouldn't that happen in this situation here? Again, I've never had this type of thing where I've left something behind and wanted it back. So I've never been through the experience. So, yeah, I guess I'll just ask, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? Here we have a guy finding probably the funniest way to quit Starbucks Target.
Well, seems like it's unplugged, so... Attention, Target shoppers! Consider this my grande exit. You see, I've been brewing up something more than thankless lattes and overpriced sugar water. My grande plan to escape this wretched heat dungeon of soulless fluorescent lights and infant crying ambiance. But before I go, let's talk about your piss poor benefits policy. I mean, it's like ordering a large frappuccino with a double shot of disappointment. Sick time, vacation hours, ha! You'd be better off asking for unicorn tears. Well, how's this for a magical double shot? I quit. Call him. Mwah. No bars.
I mean, good on you. If this is, if they've truly screwed you over, which from my understanding of just how American capitalism tends to roll in a lot of times and just the severe lack of workers' rights that exist there in a lot of cases, I wouldn't be too surprised. So, yeah, good on you for getting out of that. Hopefully the next job you go to will be better. Heck, hopefully you're employed for yourself. That's even better for you because now you're in control of your own nonsense. But you probably won't have that much benefits anymore. But hey, you work for yourself. You're your own boss. Seeing clips like this, though, just makes me a little bit more thankful to be living in Australia. Whilst I've now, more recently, have left the main workforce to do this stuff full time, if you didn't know. Actually, I wouldn't have said it anywhere. But yeah, I'm an ex-retail worker. Anyway, moving along from that, it's one of those things where if the company was to screw you out of your paid leave because you're a part-time worker, you just throw it to Fair Work Fair Work would do most of the work for you. They'll do the investigation. 9 times out of 10, especially if it's a big company, they'll just want this case to be thrown out and be done with. So they'll just give you the hush money to shut up and move on with your life, which is usually somewhere in the region of $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Because, you know, most big companies wouldn't want this type of thing to become like a big news story. They just want you to shut up, take some money, and move on because it'll be cheaper that way. I swear, when I'm sick, I either talk for way longer or I just talk slower or less condensed. I don't know.
In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's apparently acting like a nuisance inside the store and now is being asked to leave but absolutely refuses to do so.
I'll tell him why. Look behind you, get trespassing. I have signs up all over the building. I have the receipt to use service to anyone.
I'll wait and tell him. You're the one's the problem, not me. He's the one.
You're crazy. No one spit on you. Just report it. I'm gonna move you out. I have the option to move you out when you talk to an officer. I can physically move you if I want you out of the building. I'm gonna give you one more opportunity. You guys hear me? This room is crazy. I'm not shoving you. I'm just gonna move you out of the building. You're touching my merchandise.
Stop shoving me!
Get out of the building.
Stop shoving me! Stop shoving me! Stop shoving me!
Wait right here. You're not shoving me.
Give me
Wait
my
right
stuff.
here. That's all I'm asking you to do is wait right here. That's it. You're not coming in.
I'm going to call him and tell him you picked me up and you took me out.
I did.
Yeah,
I asked him.
and I'm going to tell him that.
I asked the officer already.
Good. No, you cannot touch me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. It's assault.
No, you cannot go inside there.
It's assault.
You're not coming inside. Here he is, right here. Here's the officer.
Good.
Hey, Spencer.
Go ahead. Hey, Spencer.
Yeah,
His
I got
friend
her out
over
here.
here spit in my face.
I never spit in your face.
I have his
This
photo.
lady came in and just started going crazy on this guy.
He picked
came
me
in the
up.
gym, started cussing at all the
No,
all the
I did
receptionists.
not. That's wrong.
We asked her to move. She would not
I
leave.
did not
I
cuss.
called you.
I did not
All I did
cuss.
was pick her up by her body and I moved her outside. I did
He
not push
assaulted
her.
me.
I did not assault her.
He pushed me.
Do you have someone coming down here, dude?
Sure.
Yeah, I've got a guy coming in. Thank you.
Good. Hey, John, could you come down here too? Yes.
I absolutely love how you can hear the laughter of the police guy in the background off of the phone just by the entire situation. He's just like, just off of the phone. It's hilarious. I don't know. I don't get why people act like children like this sometimes. It never makes any sense to me. I understand some people are just so entitled to get what they want that when they're told no, they just act childish until they get what they want. But it just drives me insane how we have people like this in this day and age. Here we've got a pair of young adults who decide to antagonize the neighborhood's local crazy person. Again, the same thing they've been doing for like, what, a decade at this point, apparently.
Guy has been f***ing with us since we were in our early teen years, and now he's still filming us as we drive by. Look at this. Go around him. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, brother.
Come here.
What are you gonna do?
He's sitting there yelling and shit. Dude, we're not doing anything. Look at him. Look at he's walking down the street. Called me a pussy and shit. Look at that faggot.
Let's go! I have a permanent stick up my vagina.
Now making an attempt to leave the neighborhood. See if this guy will let us. There we go. Oh, he's recording us. Hey, beautiful.
How old are you? Why are you acting like you're 5? Why are you acting like you're 5?
You just freak like a fucking pussy. You're a bad fuck, dude. Get the fuck out. Go. Get out. Go ahead. Videotape me. Go ahead.
Oh, believe me, I definitely am. We were trying to leave.
You're drunk. You're screaming in the middle of the road. Fuck you. Don't you ever threaten me, motherfucker.
Years.
Shut up. Motherfucker, we didn't do a goddamn thing to you. Get the f away from me.
How many times have you driven?
You. Yeah. You're 23. You're mom left you because you're a fat pussy.
Oh, you're also a fatter. Look at you, dude. Why don't you keep crying about it? Keep crying about it. Keep crying about it. Oh, dude, I'm so fat. Oh, God. I don't even have to take Viagra. My dick works the way it's supposed to, man. It's a oh, look. I got him, dude. It's a fun. Look at this. Fuck you. You're crying. Look at this faggot. Holy shit. You are so embarrassing to the human race, dude.
Are you put your finger in my face? Come on.
Look at him go.
Oh, really?
Him go.
Oh, really? Oh, your dad? Your
Why don't you get out of the road before they
right, get the road. Get the fuck a man.
It's a Jeep.
Oh man, he's still caught up about the Jeep from 7 years ago, dude. Oh shit. Look at this. Oh my God.
Pussy! I don't give a f.
You think I'm gonna do? Drive around the lawn?
Please stop speeding by our house.
We're not speeding it.
Pussy, dude.
Nothing.
Using me a full.
But
dude, you literally are crying so hard.
All you have is truck and pedal. That's all you got.
Why don't you let this man go?
Why don't you
standing in the middle of the road like a crazy person? You look crazy. You're a
Why don't you get out of the road?
Why don't you understand that?
You're
Let this kid
pussy.
sink himself because he's pussy. He wants to speed by our house. For years, you've swerved your car at me. You have threatened me, and you make me feel uncomfortable in my house. Not helping.
How you doing?
You're instigating. This helps nothing. Speeding by my
Hey.
house. Someday you
How
might
you
actually
doing?
hit my cat, and I'll be
Good hell.
Let me off. It's
Way to
cool.
win.
Oh yeah.
But you,
Holy shit, you're a little bit.
pussy,
Look
dude.
at you.
You're a
So that's what you call me.
yeah. You know, because you're a fat left you because you're a just like. All you got. What do you got?
Oh, it's all right, dude. He's gonna hang himself in his bathroom because he can't handle you, dude. That's all he's gonna do.
I got my own house. I got a job making more money than that.
Man, he's drinking that hater. Drinking that haterade, man. He's so man.
He does.
That was just that was amazing. Like I get it. They are purposely antagonizing this guy as much as they humanly can. Like that is wrong to a certain degree, but at the same time, apparently, according to these guys, this guy's been this crazy towards them for God knows how long. So they're now just playing around with him, toying him, just being an antagonizing asshole towards him because, you know, this guy's a bit of a crazy nut job that doesn't know how to keep a handle on his own emotions and just absolutely loses it, potentially on a roid rage. Against these people just because I don't get it. And I also love how their partner just keeps getting involved, going off at these young adults, as well as also trying to get their partner to back off at the same time. It's like, pick a lane and stay in it. You're either trying to get your partner to back off, or you're getting involved in going off at these people with your partner. You can't just do both. That's not how the world works, buddy. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's loud enough to be understood.
Program that the city pays. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are held when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times. I will not leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Goodbye, with the understanding I ask quietly and it is not illegal to be loud.
Get the fuck out, lady. Fuck out.
Look at the grown out California asshole that can't afford to invest in a real thing.
Goodbye.
Well, I mean, at least I can understand what the hell you're trying to go on about, but it still confuses me. Or this contract you're under, your family's contract you're under, there's no way you live with that salary or whatever the like, it genuinely perplexes me. What is her thought process on that entire thing? What, like, from what I can gather, what does it fucking matter to you on how much another person earns in a different job that is no way in relation to you? You're literally just a customer. And yes, it's not illegal to yell, it's very, very disrespectful, and then slamming your hands on other people's property, that is potentially illegal, especially if you do end up causing some possible damage. Here you have a couple who's not quite great at ordering things through the drive-thru, stumble a little bit, get things slightly wrong, but correct themselves, and the manager decides to be a bit sassy about that issue, and then when they get through the drive-thru and query what was that, she goes off even more and then cancels their order.
There you go. Good. Yes. Here, you're gonna hit yes. Get out. I gotta go. Oh. Hi. How are you today?
Who was talking to us back there?
Do you have a question? A
About
different question?
about somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult.
It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich. There's a way to order it, and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not
you
allowed
just say
to.
that at the beginning, because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front. So it just confuses them. So they start making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it, and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but
best
there's
way
a
to order
nicer
sandwich is plain,
way.
add bacon.
Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
All
by
right.
the same
If
token,
you don't want your
argument, they have
job,
the argument.
if you don't want your job, just quit.
Ma'am, if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here's your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yep. You too. Yep.
So there's a few things that I'm thinking about when it comes to this clip, and I'm just curious what actually happened previously in the drive-thru, because going off of the context of this video where the manager said that she didn't order the sandwich in the right way because the moment they start inputting the order's already being sent out to the front and they're already starting to prep the food. I'm just sitting here questioning, if that's truly how that system works, why does it work like that? Why would the order already being sent through before it's even confirmed? Or did someone else stuff up and accidentally auto-confirm the item before they actually finish hearing out the customer, or the customer moved down to the next item? Like, I can genuinely understand the manager's upsetness at the person if they actually treated them like trash beforehand, but based upon what we see in the clip, as well as how the manager describes the situation here, it just seems like a really stupid system this fast food place has, where before the order's even confirmed, if it's being inputted into the computer, it's automatically sent to the front. Like, weird. Here we got a family getting a bunch of sandwiches from Subway, and at the end they decide to start eating the sandwiches before they even pay for it and decide to try and get someone else to do it for them.
You guys, he's over here eating the damn sandwich because he know he doesn't have the money, and then these guys over here trying to play pity. Hey, all you guys, if you guys don't have the money, then get the f out. All you guys, go. Why are you guys gonna make him pay for your shit if you know you don't have the money? You guys get the f out. Go, you guys know what you're doing. Go. Get out. It's bull. Look, they know that they don't have the money, and then they're trying to have him pay for it, and he's over eating the sandwich. It makes no sense. Gosh, damn, I hate when they do that shit. I've seen this multiple times. Don't show him no pity. Yeah, no, don't give him nothing. You guys get out. You guys know what you guys got into. Get the heck out of here.
I get it, you're poor, you're probably hungry, and you're probably unable to get normal amounts of food, but this is not the way you do these type of things. You don't just make a whole order and then attempt to guilt trip the worker into paying for your meal for you. You ask nicely at the start, like, hey, is there anything that you kind of got to get rid of? I'll happily take. Like there's so many better ways of handling this rather than making someone build all these sandwiches, and then when it comes to pay up, you try to guilt trip them into paying for you. What the hell? In his next clip, we got a guy who makes the perfect excuse on why he was trying to trespass and break into someone's house.
You climb over?
Yeah. Are you recording me?
You trying to break into my house?
No, I was sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking?
Yeah. Bro, if
you know we have an alarm here too, right?
That's why I'm leaving right now. Have I done anything?
What are you trying to break in my house for? How many more guys you have?
Huh? Wait, what?
You climb over.
I don't know how I even got here.
I want to see you I want to see you leave.
Okay, can you open this for me?
No, you climb over. You're going to climb over.
Are you recording me?
Of course.
Oh, if you do record me and I see it on Facebook, I'm gonna sue you guys. Sorry, I broke into your house. Just kidding. I break into your house. I don't know how I even got in.
Oh, hi. I have someone that's climbing my backyard and walk around my backyard right now. He climbed back out the backyard.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck? It's just like, why are you breaking into my yard? I don't know how I got here. I was sleepwalking. Just like out of all of your reasonings, all the things you're gonna, out of all of the things your mind will list on why you're here, your instinctive one to roll for is your sleepwalking. The fuck? That don't fly. That don't work. Good God, man. Think better next time for your reasoning. Good God.
Here we are dropped in the aftermath of a very chaotic situation where we watch this guy put his shirt back on, which makes me question what happened beforehand. Basically, there seems to be a conflict between a customer and whom seems to be the manager of this store.
Hey, Steven. Okay. We got an issue up here at the store.
Sir.
Get out of your store. This is your store? Well, if this is your store, you don't know how to run the store. Yeah. What are you gonna do, bro? Get out my store. Oh, because you got somebody standing in front of you? Watch out, bro. Huh? You're good, you're good, you're good. Are you good, though? Yeah, I'm good. Let me tell you something. What? Get out my store. You touch me, you die. You're not gonna... I'm not gonna walk my store. What the you mean? Get out my store, bro.
I say seems to be because the guy who looks to be the manager also looks quite young. So if he is that young and also is the manager, then good job on your career moves, unless you got put in that position by family. Either way, that's not really what matters here. It honestly seems like there's some form of situation here where the customer was not happy for one reason or another. The manager tried to solve this situation but didn't work out, and a fight clearly ensued at some point, or came close to ensuing potentially. I don't know. The entire I just wish we had more from what happened before the clip itself that we got given here. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and hey, the guy goes for one last good push on his way out, which is entertaining, and also kind of sucks to be the guy who got pushed, because it's just like you don't want to resort to violence, especially when the guy is threatening, like, you touch me, I'll kill you, and I'm going to touch you first even though you're not doing so to me.
In this next clip, we have a Kevin who got pulled over for having their phone in their hand whilst driving. It's not quite happy about that fact.
How you doing, sir? The reason I'm stopping you...
Judge Williams.
Judge.
I don't... Why did you stop me?
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I had my phone like this.
Yeah.
I just lost it. I was just looking for it, pulled it up like this, was not on it. I just looked in the car. Go up and look.
Okay, why are you screaming at me?
Sir,
you have your license, registration, proof of insurance? You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm not going to give you my license and registration.
You were doing something wrong. You cannot have a handheld...
I had my phone just like this. I was not on my phone.
In what state of West Virginia you cannot have a handheld cell phone?
And you all aren't ever on yours, right? You're never on yours. I drive by a lot of times and y'all are on yours. You're never on yours, right?
Okay, I don't understand why you're yelling
on
at me.
yours.
Why are you yelling at me, sir?
I said you're never on yours.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
Yes, you have been. I've never raised my voice at you.
Let me tell you something. You all are on yours. I was not
talking. If you read the code says that if we're
Here.
conducting official business, you can be on it. I just don't know why you're yelling at me.
No, not on official business.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Why are you so uptight? Huh?
Go and give me a ticket.
What's going on?
Give me a ticket.
Why are you so shaky? What's going on?
I'm irritated because you pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I picked up my cell phone because I had it lost.
Okay.
I pulled it up here and I had my hand on it here.
Okay.
To put it in here.
You
That's
know the
what
law,
you saw.
though. You know the law.
So what? What if I have a cup in my hand?
You can't have a cell phone in the state of West Virginia in your hand.
Give me a ticket.
I don't.
Write me a ticket.
I just don't understand why you're.
Go give me a ticket. Write me a ticket. And I'll take it up to the town office and I'll go to trial. Give me a ticket. Go ahead. It's ridiculous what you're doing.
How is it ridiculous?
It's ridiculous.
That you had your cell phone in your hand.
Because you all have yours. I've seen it many times. Y'all have yours and you don't get pulled over. And don't tell me it's on official business. I hear your cases every day in court.
Okay, what's that mean?
Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I'm really irritated about this whole Go ahead and give me a ticket.
But why are you being like this to me? I've never done nothing to you in my whole life.
You just pulled me over for no reason.
Because you had your cell phone in your hand.
Pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone. Okay.
You can write me a ticket or not. I don't care. I'll take it up to town. We'll go to a trial, buddy. That's fine with me. And I tell you what, the next time I see any of you on the phone, I'm stopping right there and call the state police. Any of you.
Okay.
This is how I had my phone. I reached down and got it under my seat. I pulled it up here and I was driving like this. I was not talking on it. You can look. You can look when you pulled me over. See whether I was on my phone.
Why are you being like this?
I'm being it because I've seen this crap enough. And I'm tired of it.
Here you go. Here's your license, registration, privilege insurance.
Give it to me. Let me have my license now.
Also, you need to go get your license up to date because they're expired, okay?
A very interesting clip, that one for sure. I would personally, if I was a police officer, just be done with it, grab the ticket and be done with it instead of trying to get some more information out of this guy, because clearly he's a bit upset, irritated, all these other things. He's just going to cause you issues if you try to press anything. Here we get dropped into another argument between people, but this time it's a bicyclist and an elderly man on the sidewalk. And we do actually have some information to make sense of what happened prior to this. Basically, the guy behind the camera is riding down this footpath, and the elderly man is not happy with that because it's potentially illegal or not allowed in wherever they're currently situated. Either way, here's the clip.
Why you really want yourself to go all over the internet like that, because that's what's happening.
What do you want you to be? I'll put you on.
I'm not doing what you're doing, sir.
No, you're riding on the sidewalk
Oh,
illegally.
and what are you doing? You're yelling at me, swearing at me, waiting for me to come down the sidewalk, and I'm going literally like 2 miles an hour.
It doesn't matter. You're not supposed to be on the sidewalk of the motor scooter.
Dude, it's not a motor scooter.
Dude,
it's a bicycle.
You're not supposed to be on the thing with on the sidewalk. Give me that fucking thing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Oh, I'm gonna be beaten up. Ooh.
Whoa. 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 You just assaulted me, sir.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You just assaulted me. You just touched me. You just touched me. Whoa. You just assaulted me. I have that on video. I have that on video, sir. I'm thinking about calling the cops on you, dude, and I will press charges against you.
Do people just forget that whacking someone's phone out of their hand is still, by definition, assault? Because you're going up to them and you're whacking their phone. By doing that, you're potentially hitting their hand, you're knocking the phone out of their hands towards their body, and depending on the type of phone it is, that could actually hurt. Probably not much, but, you know, it still is assault to a degree. It's, buddy, do you not understand that? And again, the second thing here, it depends on which town / city they're currently in, because from memory, what I've read up about the bicycle riding laws in America, it changes city by city. Like, for example, in New York City, you shouldn't be riding bikes on footpaths. You should be riding them on the side of the road or on the road themselves, but never on the footpath. Things along those lines. It seems to be similar in a majority of the major dense cities in America, but not all of them. It could be different here. Either way, this is not how you treat a situation where someone's doing something you're not happy with. You definitely don't knock someone's phone out of their hand, especially when they're recording.